shelter. The radio chronicles signal fading with a warning of a storm. The car stutters, but no matter for this car that was the norm. In the darkness, trees grow larger, writhing to life with will. Now the stutter turns to silence as the car stalls, then goes still.
Look around, sights unfamiliar, no sky for her to see. The phone has no reception, so press on it has to be. Walking along this country road, she tries to overcome the gripping fear of the rustling of the trees, of the movement that feels near. Time seems frozen as she wanders, soon with road becoming dirt. Slowly drenched, she starts to shiver as her skin begins to hurt. In the distance, illuminated by the lightning of the storm, a looming shadow dances through the air, and the air ahead feels warm. The shadow pulses ever clearer. Is that a house she sees ahead? Hope renews inside her weary mind, hope for warmth, for food, a bed? Apprehension fights for power against the hope inside the mind. But the need to find refuge supersedes them both. Surely the owners will be kind? A sixth sense pushes her backwards. The conflict becomes intense. She approaches, consuming the fear and doubt. As she opens up the fence, into the fray she enters slowly. Up to this, the hollow door. Trepidation fills her thoughts. What lies ahead she isn't sure. She raps the door, it swings open, and gives her an almighty fright. Inside a room whose respite comforts. Outside, foreboding shadows dance asunder, as lightning breaks the night. Forge ahead towards a candle, a beacon in the storm. A faint aroma of familiar presence permeates the dorm. The front door closes, 'twas the wind she thought, looking at the rain. Her stare shattered by a muffled scream, the signature of pain. The scream again, it shakes the house. This time the agony seems more intense. The shrieks made sharper further still by the swinging of that rusty fence. From the room ahead music begins, with lyrics of repent. The brain kicks in with common sense. But to the room she went. Approached the door, it is ajar, as the music pounds the hall. The shrieks get louder as if to imply that a life soon was to fall. She screams, with full intent, fear at the peak of the yell. To her surprise she is greeted, with a hearty, "What the hell?" A couple stare into her eyes, both naked and confused.
"How did you get
The
in?"
man began, but his body became fused. His breath grew shallow, and then it stopped. As the woman tried to run, she tripped and fell unconscious, as our visitor realized what she had done. No torture, nor murder, nor victim to be found. But what then was that piercing, awful grinding sound? As the woman came to, it became clear from what she saw, it was not that rusty outside fence, 'twas the woman's replaced hip. She was all of 94. Embarrassment rang across her face, holding back a laugh, a burden too heavy to mention. She gave the old man CPR, his old fella, still at attention.